Welcome back. Today we're exploring a topic that affects millions of people across the continent, wages. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just curious about how Europe is changing, you'll want to stick around for this. We're diving into the top 10 European countries with the highest projected minimum wages for 2025. These numbers aren't just statistics. They represent real changes in people's lives, from the cost of living to the opportunities available for families and workers. It's not just the usual suspects. Yes, Luxembourg is here, but you'll be surprised by the rapid wage growth in places like Eastern Europe. Countries that were once considered low wage are now catching up fast thanks to economic reforms, foreign investment, and a growing tech sector. This isn't just a list, it's a look at how economic power and policy are shifting across the continent. Governments are responding to inflation, worker demands, and global competition, leading to some unexpected changes in the wage landscape. We'll break down what these wage increases mean for competitiveness, quality of life, and Europe's place in the global economy. Higher wages can boost spending power, but they also bring challenges for businesses and policymakers. Whether you live in Europe, plan to move, or just want to understand global trends, this will give you a fresh perspective. So, get ready to discover which countries are leading the way and what it means for the future of work in Europe. Let's jump right in. Number 10 on our list is Lithuania, a small Baltic nation that's making big waves in Europe's economic landscape. With a projected minimum wage of 1,038 euros per month, Lithuania is setting new standards for its workforce and showing just how far it has come in recent years. Since joining the European Union in 2004, Lithuania's transformation has been nothing short of remarkable. Once known for its traditional industries, the country has rapidly evolved into a thriving hub for fintech and technology startups. Cities like Vilnius are now home to a vibrant community of young entrepreneurs, coders, and innovators, all contributing to a dynamic tech ecosystem. Foreign investment has poured in, attracted by Lithuania's skilled and highly educated workforce. As international companies set up shop, competition for top talent has intensified, driving wages higher and creating new opportunities for locals. The Lithuanian government has played a key role, actively pushing for higher wages and better working conditions. Their goal is to close the income gap with Western Europe and ensure that economic growth translates into improved living standards for everyone. By shifting focus from traditional manufacturing to high-value sectors like IT, engineering, and design, Lithuania is reaping the rewards of modernization. The country's cities are buzzing with new businesses, and the tech sector continues to expand at an impressive pace. Of course, there are challenges ahead. Balancing rapid wage growth with inflation and maintaining competitiveness on the global stage is no easy feat. But so far, Lithuania has managed this delicate balance, keeping its economy stable and its workforce optimistic. While 1,038 euros per month might seem modest compared to Western European standards, for Lithuania, it represents a significant leap forward, a testament to the country's ambition and resilience. Lithuania's story is one of ambition, innovation, and rapid progress, a nation determined to secure a brighter future for its people. At number 9 on our list, Poland stands out as a rising economic powerhouse in Central Europe. The country's minimum wage is set to hit 1,100 euros per month, a significant 10% jump from the previous year. This increase is not just a number, it represents a major step forward for millions of Polish workers, signaling a new era of prosperity and ambition for the nation. Once known primarily for its low-cost labor, Poland has transformed itself into Central Europe's leading manufacturing and logistics hub. The country now attracts major international companies in sectors like automotive, electronics, and technology, thanks to its skilled workforce and strategic location bridging East and West. Rising wages are more than just economic statistics. They reflect a national push for a higher standard of living and the growth of a vibrant, confident middle class. Polish families are now able to enjoy more leisure activities, better housing, and improved access to quality goods and services. When adjusted for the local cost of living, Polish wages stretch much further than in many Western European countries. Everyday essentials, housing, and services remain relatively affordable, allowing workers to save more and invest in their futures. The government's strategy is clear. Keep skilled workers at home, attract talent from abroad, and ensure that economic growth is shared more fairly across society. By raising the minimum wage, they hope to reduce brain drain and create opportunities for young professionals and skilled tradespeople alike. Of course, there are risks, such as inflation and increased costs for businesses, but the government's long-term plan is to encourage companies to innovate and move up the value chain, investing in advanced technology and higher productivity. Poland's bold wage policy sends a strong message of confidence in its economic future. The country is positioning itself as a dynamic player in the European market, ready to compete on quality, innovation, and talent. With a determined focus on raising living standards for all, Poland is building a society where prosperity is within reach for everyone. The future looks bright for this ambitious nation at the heart of Europe. Number 8 is Slovenia, with a minimum wage of €1,278 per month. Slovenia stands out for steady, sustainable growth and careful wage policy. Its diversified economy, manufacturing, pharma, tourism, provides stability. Wage increases are gradual and tied to productivity and inflation, giving predictability to businesses and workers. The cost of living is reasonable, so this wage offers a comfortable lifestyle. Slovenia proves that smart governance and stability can deliver prosperity. It's a quiet achiever with a resilient, high-quality economy. Spain takes the 7th spot with a projected minimum wage of €1,381 per month. Spain has aggressively raised its minimum wage to fight inequality and in-work poverty. The goal? Bring the minimum to 60% of the average salary, as recommended by European standards. Critics worry about job losses, but so far the impact has been mostly positive, especially for women and young workers. Higher wages boost spending in key sectors like tourism and hospitality. Spain is betting that a more equitable economy will be a stronger one. It's a bold experiment in social and economic policy. Number 6 is France, with a minimum wage of €1,802 per month. The French SMIC is automatically adjusted for inflation and wage growth, protecting workers' purchasing power. If inflation spikes, the minimum wage rises mid-year, an effective shield for low-income earners. This system ensures stability, but can make the labor market rigid and expensive for businesses. High living costs, especially in cities, mean take-home pay doesn't always stretch far. France's model prioritizes security and equality, even if it means less flexibility. It's a trade-off at the heart of the French economic system. The result? A strong safety net, but ongoing debates about unemployment and competitiveness. Belgium lands in the top 5 with a minimum wage of €2,112 per month. Powerful unions and automatic wage indexation drive high wages here. Wages and benefits are tied to the cost of living, so pay rises automatically with inflation. This protects workers but can fuel a wage price spiral, raising business costs. Belgium's economy thrives on logistics and EU administration, supporting these high wages. High taxes fund extensive social services, making life expensive but well supported. Solidarity is central. High wages and high taxes go hand in hand. Belgium's model delivers strong protections and a high quality of life. Number 4 is Germany, with a minimum wage of €2,161 per month. Germany only introduced a national minimum wage in 2015, but strong unions and sectoral agreements set the tone. Its industrial strength, autos, engineering, chemicals, supports high pay and productivity. The middle stand of small, world-class manufacturers is the backbone of the economy. Germany combines high wages with the highest purchasing power on this list. Living costs are reasonable, making it attractive for workers. The German model is built on social partnership and consensus. It's the economic anchor of the EU, balancing prosperity and stability. The Netherlands claims 3rd place with a minimum wage of €2,246 per month. Known for work-life balance, the Dutch labor market features the highest rate of part-time work in the EU. High hourly wages mean even part-timers can live well. The economy thrives on tech, agriculture, and logistics, with consensus-driven wage setting. Living costs are high, especially for housing, but quality of life is excellent. The Dutch polder model keeps labor relations smooth and stable. The Netherlands proves you can combine prosperity with well-being. Ireland takes 2nd place with a minimum wage of €2,282 per month. The country's tech and pharma boom, fueled by low corporate taxes, has driven wages up. Multinationals like Apple and Google compete for talent, raising pay across the board. However, Dublin's housing crisis means high wages don't always translate to easy living. There's debate about relying so heavily on foreign investment and tax policy. For now, Ireland's economic resurgence is reflected in its high minimum wage. The Celtic tiger is roaring again, but challenges remain. Number 1 is Luxembourg, with a staggering minimum wage of €2,704 per month. Its wealth comes from a world-leading financial sector and the highest GDP per capita globally. Automatic wage indexation keeps pay rising with inflation. Over 200,000 cross-border workers commute daily for these high wages, boosting neighboring economies. Living costs are sky-high, but purchasing power remains strong. Luxembourg's model is unique, small, stable, and built on finance. It's a financial fortress with unmatched living standards. That's the top 10 European countries with the highest minimum wages for 2025. Each wage tells a story of economic strategy, social policy, and global positioning. Central and Eastern Europe are closing the gap with the West, while all face inflation and global uncertainty. Will high wages make Europe more competitive or risk pricing it out of some markets? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this valuable, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the global economy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.